Welcome to Real English Voices, the podcast where you learn English the natural way.
Welcome to this deep dive from Real English Voices. Today we're tackling something really interesting. It's these small, everyday phrases native speakers use all the time.
Exactly, the kind of thing you don't always find in textbooks, right?
Right. But they're crucial for sounding, natural. They show feelings like surprise, or maybe disappointment, agreement.
And using them helps you sound more relaxed, more confident. It's about sounding real, not like you're reading from a script.
Absolutely. So our mission today is to break down some of these key phrases. We'll look at what they mean, but also when and how to use them properly. Simple explanations, lots of examples.
Yeah, we'll go phrase by phrase, keep it simple, repeat the key stuff. Let's start with how people show they're a bit disappointed, but not devastated.
Okay. So imagine you were hoping for something, maybe something small, and it just didn't happen. What do you say?
Well, a really common one is no such luck.
No such luck.
Yeah.
Right? So it just means the thing you wanted didn't happen.
Yeah, it's a calm way to show you're a little bit disappointed. You tried, but, didn't work out.
So when would you actually use it? Give us some contexts.
Oh, lots of times. Maybe you try to get tickets for a concert, but they were sold out.
Okay. So you'd tell your friend, tried to get tickets.
And no such luck. Exactly. Or maybe you were looking for a parking spot in a really busy area, drove around for ages.
Nothing.
Nothing. No such luck. It's not for big, tragic things. It's more like, oh, well.
I see. It's kind of a soft way of saying, that's too bad, or I failed. I remember trying to get tickets for that music festival last summer. They sold out in minutes.
Perfect example. Someone asks, did you get them?
And I'd just shrug and say, nah, no such luck.
Right. Or I applied for this teaching job in Spain once. I was really hopeful, Got the email. Wasn't chosen.
No shame.
Yeah, but, it wasn't the end of the world. So I just sort of sighed and thought, well, no such luck. It implies maybe next time.
Okay, got it. So it said quite relaxed, maybe with a little sigh. No such luck.
Exactly. Not dramatic.
All right, moving on from disappointment to something much more positive. What about when you want to welcome people? Make them feel included.
For that, we have a great one. The more the merrier.
The more the merrier. I like the sound of that one. That sounds cheerful.
It is. It basically means that having more people join in actually makes the situation better, more fun.
So if someone asks, hey, can I bring my friend to your party?
You say, yeah, absolutely. The more the merrier. You're telling them that their friend joining will actually add to the fun. It's really welcoming.
Nice. So it removes that awkwardness, maybe they thought they were imposing?
Precisely. Let's say you invite a couple of friends over for dinner. One calls and says, hey, my cousin's just arrived in town unexpectedly. Is it okay if she comes too?
You'd say, yeah, sure, the more the merrier. Makes them feel instantly comfortable.
Totally. Or planning a trip to the beach. Just a casual thing. A friend texts, can my sister tag along?
Of course. The more the merrier. Easy.
And it's not just for parties or social stuff. You can even use it sort of at work sometimes.
Really? How?
Well, imagine you're working on a group project, maybe brainstorming ideas.
Yeah.
Someone says, hey, Sarah from marketing has some great ideas on this. Mind if she joins our meeting?
You could say, great idea. The more the merrier. Shows you value the extra input.
Exactly. More brains, more ideas, more help makes it better. The more the merrier.
Okay, next up. Handling surprises or coincidences. Those moments where something totally unexpected happens.
Oh, yeah. Like bumping into someone you know in a completely random place.
Exactly. The classic phrase for that is, it's a small world.
It's a small world. It's almost automatic, isn't it? You say it when you're surprised by an unexpected connection.
It really means something like, wow, what are the chances of that happening? It expresses that surprise.
Yeah, it highlights how connected things are, even when the world feels huge. I was actually walking down a street in Paris a few years ago, turned a corner, and literally bumped into my neighbor from London.
No way.
Yes. And the first thing we both said, almost at the same time, was, wow, it's a small world.
That's a perfect example. Or I remember being at the airport in Berlin, waiting to board a flight, and I saw my old university friend standing right behind me in the same queue.
See, it's a small world. It just fits.
And it's not just about meeting people unexpectedly, right?
No, so definitely not. You also use it when you discover you have a mutual friend or connection with someone you've just met.
Like if I mentioned I work with Sarah from the accounting department.
And I say, wait, Sarah Jenkins. I went to school with her.
Then you'd say,
No way. It's a small world. It acknowledges that shared link.
Speaking of no way,
Yeah.
that's actually our next phrase. It's super common, short, but it can mean totally different things.
Uh-huh. This one is all about the tone of voice. Really important.
Right, so first meaning
Yeah.
surprise or excitement. Big, positive surprise.
Yeah. You say it with energy, maybe wide eyes, a smile. Like if
Yeah.
your friend calls and says, guess what? I got engaged.
You'd say, no way, that's amazing, congratulations. It shows you're genuinely shocked and happy.
Or if they told you they bumped into, I don't know, their favorite actor on the street.
No way, are you serious? That kind of reaction?
Exactly. A pure positive surprise. But then,
And there's the other, no way, the one that means absolutely not.
right, complete refusal. Or that something is just impossible or unthinkable for you.
And the tone here is totally different. Flat, serious, maybe even a bit firm.
Definitely. Like if a friend suggests, hey, let's go bungee jumping this weekend, and you're terrified of heights.
You'd say, no way.
Eh.
Not happening, never.
Or maybe they suggest running a marathon next month and you like get out of breath walking up the stairs.
Yeah, a marathon, no way. I can barely jog for 5 minutes.
So same words, no way. But the tone changes the meaning completely. From thrilled surprise to absolute rejection. You really have to listen to how people say it.
Okay, let's switch gears again. What about when something you thought would be really difficult turns out to be surprisingly easy?
Yes. For that feeling, we often say, there's nothing to it.
There is nothing to it. So it means it was much simpler than you expected.
Exactly. It often comes after you were maybe a bit worried or nervous about doing something. You build it up in your head.
And then you actually do it and you realize, oh, that wasn't hard at all.
Precisely. There was nothing to it. Like learning to drive a manual car, a stick shift. People often think it's going to be super complicated.
Right, coordinating the clutch and the gears.
But then maybe after a couple of lessons, you get the hang of it and you think, okay, there's nothing to it, really.
I get it. Or maybe setting up some new tech gadget.
Yeah?
Like this podcast microphone looked
Yeah.
really confusing at first.
Yeah.
All the cables and settings. But I watched a quick tutorial, plugged it in, and, well, there was nothing to it.
Perfect. And you can use it to encourage other people, too. If someone's nervous about, say, giving a presentation.
You could say, don't worry about it. Once you've practiced a couple of times, you'll see. There's nothing to it.
Exactly. It minimizes the difficulty, makes it seem very manageable.
Okay. Next one is about strong agreement. When someone says something and you just think, yes.
Exactly. Right. You want to show you completely agree, like 100%. A great way to do that is you can say that again, you can say that again. Now, this is interesting because you're not actually asking them to repeat themselves, are you? No, not at all. It's funny, isn't it? It just means I strongly agree with what you just said. So true.
So if someone complains about the weather, maybe says, wow, it's incredibly hot today.
And you're sweating too, feeling the exact same way. You can just reply, you can say that again.
It's like saying, I agree so much. Your statement deserves to be repeated for emphasis.
Exactly. Or at work, maybe a colleague sighs and says, man, this week has been absolutely crazy busy.
And you feel the same. You'd say, you can say that again. It creates instant connection, shared feeling.
Yeah, it's usually said pretty casually, maybe with a nod or even a little laugh. It shows you're on the same page. You can say that again.
All right. How about when someone says something that you find, well, totally unbelievable or just plain silly, but you want to be playful about it?
Okay. For that, you might use the phrase, don't make me laugh.
Don't make me laugh. It sounds like you're finding it funny, but the meaning is actually different, isn't it?
It really is. You're not actually laughing usually. You're using it to say, that's so ridiculous or that's so unlikely I can't possibly take it seriously.
But in a lighthearted way.
Yes. Crucially, the tone needs to be friendly, joking. Otherwise, it can sound quite rude, like you're dismissing them harshly.
Okay, so give us an example.
Well, imagine your friend who, let's be honest, never goes to the gym, suddenly announces, I've decided I'm going to run a marathon next month.
Right. And you know there's no chance you'd smile and say,
Oh, come on, run a marathon next month. Don't make me laugh. You're teasing them about how unrealistic it is.
I see. Or, my brother is incredibly shy, really quiet. If he suddenly claimed he was going to become a famous actor,
You might chuckle and say, you, an actor. Don't make me laugh. Again, friendly teasing.
could you say it to yourself? Like if you make an unrealistic plan,
Totally. Like if I decide I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. every single day to go jogging, I might think to myself, yeah, right, don't make me laugh.
haha. Okay. So key thing is the playful, joking tone. Don't make me laugh.
Okay, just 2 more to go. Let's talk about time. You know that feeling when time seems to have just vanished?
Oh, yeah. Like you look at the clock and you're shocked how late it is.
Exactly. The phrase for that is how time flies.
How time flies. It sounds a bit poetic almost.
It does. It expresses surprise that a lot of time has passed really quickly, often because you are enjoying yourself or very busy. It's like saying, wow, I can't believe it's been that long already.
So maybe you meet an old friend for coffee, you start chatting, catching up.
And suddenly you realize 2 hours have gone by in what felt like minutes.
You check your watch and say, wow, is that the time already? How time flies.
Perfect. It acknowledges that the enjoyable conversation made time disappear. Or even just looking at a calendar. Maybe you realize it's, say, October already.
You think, wait, wasn't it summer just yesterday?
Uh-huh. It's October. Goodness, how time flies. It marks that shared human feeling that time speeds up sometimes.
So you use it when catching up with people, realizing holidays are approaching, or just noticing a big chunk of time has passed quickly. How time flies.
All right, our final phrase for today. This one is about feeling, well, neutral. Not excited, but not negative either.
Okay, how do you express that kind of indifference politely?
A really useful phrase is I can take it or leave it.
I can take it or leave it. So it means you don't strongly like it, but you don't dislike it either. You're just, meh.
Pretty much. It means you're indifferent, neutral. You're saying, it's okay, but I don't really care that much either way. You wouldn't miss it if it wasn't there.
So it's not negative, just neutral.
Exactly. It's polite. For example, someone asks how you feel about, say, popcorn at the cinema. Maybe you don't love it, don't hate it.
You could just say popcorn. Yeah, I can take it or leave it.
Right. Or maybe reality TV shows. Some people love them, some hate them. If you're in the middle.
Reality TV. I can take it or leave it. It's clearer and maybe softer than just saying, not really, or I don't like it much.
Definitely. Or maybe someone asks if you like jazz music. If you're not a huge fan but don't dislike it.
Jazz. Yeah, I can take it or leave it. It shows you're easygoing about it.
And it's super useful in making group decisions, like choosing a restaurant. If someone suggests pizza and you genuinely don't mind.
You can say, pizza's fine, I can take it or leave it, honestly. Whatever works for you guys.
Exactly. It signals you're happy to go with the flow. You're okay either way. I can take it or leave it.
So that's our 9 phrases. From no such luck to I can take it or leave it.
Yeah, they seem small, these little phrases, but they're really powerful, aren't they? They add so much color and naturalness to your English.
They really do. They help you express yourself more accurately, more like a native speaker would in those everyday situations, moving beyond just the basic meaning.
And using them makes you sound more confident, more part of the conversation. So our advice is definitely to listen out for these. Notice when people use them.
Pay attention to the situation, their tone of voice.
Yeah,
That context is everything.
absolutely. And then try using them yourself. Start small.
Okay, so before we wrap up this deep dive, let's give you a few quick practice scenarios. Just think about which phrase we discussed would be the best fit. Ready?
All right, scenario 1. Your friend asks if you want to watch a brand new TV show tonight. You don't feel strongly about it, you don't love the idea, but you don't hate it either. You're neutral. What phrase shows that politely?
Okay. Scenario 2. Imagine you were trying really hard to find a parking spot near the shops. You drove around for ages, but everywhere was full. How do you tell your friend you failed, but in a relaxed, oh, well kind of way?
And scenario 3. Your study partner says, wow, learning all these English phrases takes quite a lot of effort. And you completely, totally agree with them. What short phrase can you use to show that strong agreement?
Think about those. Keep practicing these little expressions. They really do make a difference. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Yeah, keep listening, keep practicing, and we'll catch you next time.